Hey guys, what is going on? It's your boy Darius Burgess back with another video. And in this video, basically, I'm going to be talking about some updates on my experience at Amazon. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to drop some more videos. I do have some more videos if you guys are interested. Just let me know. The only way I will know that is if you like, subscribe, hit that notification. But now, on a serious note, happy holidays to everybody out there. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's by the time you see this video. Not necessarily, but yeah. But anyway, yeah. Amazon. So, we're in Christmas Day now. This is Christmas Day. Yeah, it was a wild ride. But anyway, I'm going to jump into basically the pros and cons of working at Amazon. And I'm not biased, so I'm not going to be like more pros than cons or more cons than pros, because really everything is all 50-50. I served in the military. I worked at Pepsi, which was probably 10 times worse than Amazon. 10 times worse. I did Amazon delivery. If you did not check that video out, go check that video out. I really liked Amazon delivery. Just don't want to do it right now because I like working at nights. But anyway, I'm gonna break down the pros and cons of working at Amazon. So basically, I'm not gonna say pro number one, con number two. You can kind of decipher whether or not it's a pro or not to you or not. I'm just gonna say kind of like what I like about Amazon and what I don't like about Amazon. So one of the things that kind of like that is actually decent at Amazon is, like I said in my other video where I said like working as an Amazon packer is, in that video I basically stated that you can actually move up in the company. Now in other videos there's a lot of people like, oh man, you got to be in the same position, you do the same things all the time. That is not necessarily true. You can actually move up in the company. I talk to PAs and I talk to area managers a lot. Not necessarily area managers, I'm not even gonna lie like that. But I talk to the process assistants, and if you don't know what process assistant is, they're kind of like the assistant manager kind of thing in Amazon. You know what I mean? Like Amazon, they're like the assistant manager to like the area managers, and then whatever. But basically, yeah. So as I said in my other video, if you haven't seen that video, check it out. But in that video I stated that basically when you start off as a certain position, let's say you start off as a store or a packer or whatever the case may be, you get to move up, but you have to wait like I believe like 30 days or 90 days. It's like 90 days. It's because they want you to make rate. And that's because that's a direct role. You know what I mean? If you're in the direct role, you have to make a certain rate. Now, the indirect roles are the problem solvers, the slam operators, water spiders. Those are things of that nature. So you can actually ask them people at Amazon, let you be something. Now, if I had to do it all over again, I would have asked to have done slam operator, because slam operator is basically like a problem solver. You're like the beginning stages of a problem solver, and then basically like you can basically move up throughout the little ranks during that, because if you do all the positions, like that looks good to Amazon, and they give you the opportunity to basically become other things in the company. Now, here's something I do not dislike because I don't want to be biased. The brakes. The brakes are ridiculous. Like, the brakes are ridiculous. I mean, let's say it's ridiculous. They say, hey, let's say your brake is at 9:15. These people be complaining if you leave the station at 9:14, right? So I kid you not, I bullshit you not. They gave me a card and it said, on the card it was like, yo, if you take this, it was like on the card it was like, if you got a 15-minute break, I can't make this up. If you have a 15-minute break, they said basically your walk is like 10 minutes. Okay, think about that. 15-minute break show, and your walk is 15. Your break is 15 minutes, and you walking. They said 10 minutes should be your walk, and no, it's like 5 minutes should be your walk or something like that. And then like 10 minutes is basically your break. So really, you only got 5 minutes to like sit down. So it's not funny, but it's crazy, yo. Like how these people be trying to suck all the productivity out of you, like literally they try to suck everything out of you, yo. And look, I love Amazon, so I can't really, but I like, yo, if anybody was a recruiter or whatever, man, watch this video, man, yo, y'all need to change that. Y'all is tripping. 15-minute little breaks, man. And then it's so crazy because it got to the point like now people like literally sit at their station. They don't even leave. Like these people don't even leave their stations. I know I don't be leaving, but yeah, these people don't even leave their stations, man, because that 15-minute break is it's a bit ridiculous, man. And then if you come back, they want you at your station on time. It's like, yo, these people are crazy. Now, granted, the station I work at, yo, they're not in there ridiculous. By this time of this video, I'm not even like doing no direct rolls anyway. So it really don't matter. Another thing that I do like about Amazon is basically they actually give tuition assistance there. They do give it if you are interested in that stuff. Now, obviously, I don't plan to be there forever, but this is just something that I think is good because a lot of times people are, you know, I see a lot of the Amazon videos and pros and cons, and like people who hate. It's like they throw just all the hate, but they don't really throw out the really good stuff about Amazon. Like, yo, it is labor intensive in the beginning, bro. That's what everything, yo. That's literally what everything. It's gonna be labor intensive, like in the beginning. Like I said, yo, you can ask to do something else. But the tuition assistance, just like they pay like 95% of your tuition to learn a skill set. So basically, you can kind of like get that skill set or whatever. You can re-sign with the company. Oh, and don't get me wrong. Oh, I forgot. They also give you like job training skills like truck driver. I believe it's a HVAC operator or something like that. And I want to believe it's something in IT or something. I want to say it's like a little board. I can't remember the thing, but it's one of those things where, yeah, they do like maintenance or something. But Amazon really has some good stuff in there. You just have to like really ask questions. And I think a lot of people, they're so into the phones every time, you know what I'm saying? They're in the phones that they're not paying attention or aware to anything around them. Look, I ask questions. You got to go in there, you got to ask questions. People are in there, man, yo, you know, man, this job is hard. Stop paying attention to everything. Your phone, get off your phone and go ask questions. Go to the learning center and you'll learn something, yo. Like, I see these videos and it's kind of like, they treat you like less than a human. Well, you're not acting like a human. You know what I'm saying? Like, ask questions, talk to these people. You know, some people I see in there, they're like zombies. Like, bro, like what? But anyway, let me rant over. But so what I said, something I like. Oh, a con I do not like. Labor tracking. That I had to get out of doing, like so I do Water Spider now, so I don't get labor track. Labor track is like the most managing thing I've ever heard of. Labor track. So labor track, if you don't know what labor tracking is, it's basically, let's say they took you off of your station, right? There's the time off task thing, TOT, time off task. So if you're off your station for over 5 minutes, you start to accumulate TOT, right? So to stop that time or whatever, to make up for that time or whatever the case may be, or for them to like basically track you, they have to track your badge. They have to scan your badge so you can be basically tracked. I was like, man, that has got to be the most ridiculous thing in here, man. It really is, yo. When I heard that, I was like, yo, they really tripping in this joint, yo. They tripping. Amazon tripping. Hey, when I heard that, I was like, nah, bro. Y'all here labor tracking people? Yeah, man, I'm telling you, if you're watching this video, get an indirect role, because a lot of times you can wander around for as long as you can, like I'm telling you, and they won't labor track you, man. If you get labor tracked, man, just know they basically can watch you on the computer. I seen the computer. They can watch you on that computer. They know how many, they know your rate, they know how fast you're moving, all of that stuff, man. It is crazy. So that's another thing I do not like about Amazon. Another thing that I do like is the health benefits. Now, me and my brother, we both work there. We went to America's Best like last week. And he was able to use his health insurance. He used his health insurance that Amazon provided, and he got his stuff for free. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't have to pay out of pocket. He already obviously paying for the insurance, so it's like, why not utilize it? It's like, boom, you know what I mean? So I think their health benefits is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? For what you're paying for, you know what I'm saying? You should be able to get that stuff. So yeah. Let me see. There is some other things I want to say about it. Another thing I dislike, but it's kind of like two-way street, is so when you work at Amazon, they do what they called it mandatory extra time. Okay, now when you start off with 4 days. 4 days, you have 3 days off, which I think is pretty decent because that gives you some time to do what you need to do. But during peak season, like which we just went through, they had us working in 5 days, 11 hours a day. Now you do the math, that's 11 hours a day. Now, me, I don't shy away from hard work. So, but you gotta think, it's people in there like about 50, 40 years old, and I know they don't like it. They don't like the 11 hours. And after a while, I didn't like the 11 hours. Because the 10 hours is cool because you know how the day is going to shift and boom, it's going to blow through. But it's like that extra hour just drags out. When you get to the extra hour, you're like, man, yo, I do not want to do this extra hour, man. And so it's like, the extra hour, man, Amazon, like y'all could have kept the mandatory extra day was even decent. But the extra hour, man, I ain't like the extra hour, man. I really didn't like the extra hour. And man, they throw that out there, and you like, man, what are they tripping on? But yeah, man, that's just a few little things, man, that I feel like are pros and cons. If you kind of got into it, like the cons, like I said, TOT, labor tracking, the breaks are very short, basically. Even lunch break feels short as hell. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the hell am I doing? But overall, man, Amazon, and any job is what you make of it. My thing is this, to anybody who's watching this video, even though I've just laid out pros and cons to this video and to Amazon, I have a plan to leave the job forever. I do not plan to stay there forever. I am recording this video, so when I give you guys an update on how I left and how I was able to do it, I want you guys to hear this in my voice. Because yes, there are things in life we do not like. But if we do not change those things, then we will continue to complain. See, I'm ranting on this video camera because I see a lot of videos, and the videos are always the same. Oh, Amazon should pay me more. Amazon should... Bro, you gotta understand, yo. They literally have a dumbed down system. Like when people used to talk about McDonald's and stuff like that and saying, oh, McDonald's should pay out more money. The thing is, McDonald's has a system. When you are in a system, you have to understand you cannot ever increase your value. Oh, there is one good thing out of it. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna say another good thing. Amazon does increase your pay over time, so it's not always stuck at $15 an hour. And like 3 years, every 6 months, you get a quarter raise. I know that's not a lot, whatever, but some people that is like a blessing in disguise. But it's a great blessing. At like 3 years at your level 1. At tier 1, you get 18 hours. $18 you get capped out. Now this is at the station that I work at. I don't know how every station works, so I cannot tell you. Obviously, I can't tell you whether or not if every station has the same thing. But I know at this station I particularly work at, that it caps out at level 1 at $18 an hour. At level 3, it caps out at about $21 an hour. Right? You start off at level 3 at 16. So that's the last pro. So you see the pro kind of outweighed the cons anyway. Besides all of that, like I said, back to what I was saying, when you are in a system, Amazon has a system, like literally AFE, all that stuff. It's a system. It's an abbreviated as a system. It's an engine. So the conveyor belts and all that stuff going around, it's a system to be connected. That's why the stores or the pickers, I don't know the picker area, but I know they like put the bins on the conveyor. It comes down to the inductors. The inductors scan it, boom, put it in the tote. It goes around, the rebender puts it in the chute, boom, gives it to the packer. The packer puts it on the belt, it goes down the ship dock. You gotta understand this. And our guys want you guys to take heed to this. When you are in a system, they have it dumbed down for a reason, to not pay you the money that you might think that you deserve. Like I saw some people saying, oh, we deserve like $25 an hour. Hard work does not determine how much money you're gonna make. It does not. It does not determine, especially labor work. It does not determine how much money you're going to get in a 9-to-5, especially working at Amazon. The only thing you should expect to do is get in there, gain some insight, some knowledge, even some work experience, and then move out of there. I just get tired of seeing the videos where people are like, oh man, they just want to pay us more. I wish they pay us more. But bro, it's just like McDonald's, bro. It's just not the retail part of it. You know what I mean? And the thing is, they're paying you $15 an hour because that's how their system is run. So I don't know, guys. In this video, I basically broke down the pros and cons. Give me a likes up, give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, you know what I mean? And I'll be dropping out some more videos, guys. But like I said, please take heed to this. Amazon is not a job you should be wanting to work long term anyway, unless you intended to work up to being a process assistant or a manager, an area manager, or even an operations manager. Now, there's also in videos where people are saying like, an area man, or to be a manager you got to basically quit and apply from the outside. That may be true, but I've seen there are people who are there are PAs there and they have made area manager, but a lot of times they've been there for like 5 years by that time. So that's just insight into this into the whole Amazon thing, because I don't know, some people, you might be watching this video wondering like, man, you know what goes on in the warehouse and stuff like that. Man, it's just work, you know what I'm saying? You're, of course, like, people want to go there and this is what I see on a day-to-day basis. People want to go in there and just talk with each other all day. Look, I'm there to work. I'm not there to make friends. I don't want to make friends with anybody anyway, because 9 times out of 10 we don't have anything in common. So a lot of you guys are going in there, you guys want to make friends with your best buds, you want to have a girlfriend there, everybody, everybody there wants to be in love with each other. And like, you know, I know this video may come off as harsh, but like, this is the honest to God truth. Like, get there, get your money, get out, go home and work on something towards, like, learn a skill set. Literally, I have a camera right here, guys. Take that money that you make from Amazon and go drop a bag on a camera, you know what I mean? Learn how to do photography or something, you know what I mean? You can literally make money on the side doing stuff like that. Go learn some skill sets. Go learn everything. I'm telling you guys, I do not complain about this stuff as much at Amazon. I go in there with a smile every day. I be seeing people in there, they're like zombified. They're in there like that. I go in there with a smile every day, and people are wondering like, why am I always smiling? It's because I do not depend on Amazon to be my lifelong caretaker. Like, I'm not in there protesting. I don't care if none of this stuff, because at the end of the day, they can drop you tomorrow. They can just say, man, we're gonna fire you, and you guys are just gonna be like, man, bro, this whole time you were just monkeying around. So guys, that's just a little bit of my rant, you know what I mean, like pros and cons of this video, or Amazon, my bad, you know, little pros and cons, man. And that's just what it really comes down to, man. You guys gotta go in there with thick skin. Like, why do you care what people think about you? Why do you care that, look, you know, just go in there, do your work, go home, work on something outside of work, man. Go work out, go be a personal trainer or something, man. But anyway, that's a little bit too much. I went a little bit over. But yeah, man, that's really, like, I just broke down like the tuition assistant. You get pay increase. You do get a pay increase. You cap out after 3 years if you do stay that long. And You know, and then the cons, like I said, you heard me say, guys, breaks are ridiculous and stuff like that. But the station I work at, man, they're pretty decent about certain things, like letting you go to the bathroom if you just, or here's another little hack. If somebody's next to you, you can tell them to like keep your station by constantly refreshing the thing or whatever. Or they might even help you with your station. I know at the warehouse I'm at, like if somebody's packing, then the person's next to me and I say, hey, I need to go to the washroom, they'll come over in there, pack my stuff sometime. Or because of the person I am, I'll be the water spotter. If I see somebody leave their station, I'll help them out. I'll go pack their stuff and, you know, help them out. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I do a good deed for somebody. I do a good deed. So, but anyway, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like and hit that notification. All right, guys. I did enough ranting. All right, peace out. Happy holidays. Peace.